Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Stellaris. So, we've just encountered what looks to be our first alien empire, the Beta aliens up here. We're currently researching their language to make contact with them. They don't appear hostile, so our survey ship should be okay there. We'll continue on fastest for the time being and see what happens. Spaceport has finished building our next ship, so we've now got 5 corvettes waiting in Earth orbit. It's a very small fleet, but at least it'll keep us safe for the time being. And I'm thinking we probably do want to start trying to take a colony. And I think I want this one over here, the Sirius 3 continental world. Lot of terrain blockers though. That's going to be a difficult world to colonize because of all the terrain blockers. Maybe we want to take Alpha Centauri over here. Now the thing is, colonizing Sirius would have a benefit because it would expand our borders, possibly bringing in more star systems where we could build more stations and take their resources. So it's not just about the planet itself, it's about what else it would give us. Alpha Centauri 1A we probably won't colonize for a while, and Alpha Centauri 2 is an okay planet, it just doesn't have a great amount of resources here for us to work with. We'd have to build a lot here. But I suppose we can do that. We need to save up for it anyway. How much is a colony ship going to cost us from the start? 350 minerals, and it will take a year to finish. So, it's long-term planning, but we do want to do that sooner rather than later, I guess. And our science ship is examining that gigantic alien skeleton over here. I think we'll keep this survey ship working up this route as long as we can. Special project completed. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Sirius 5 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science officer Benjamin Bates theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Sirius 5. Why it did this, and where it came from, are questions that may never be answered. Okay, Benjamin got 200 experience for that, and we gained 60 physics research points, which is quite nice. Okay, you need new orders. We know there's a habitable world up here, so let's survey that system. Jetaramus. How are we doing on making contact with these aliens? Almost done, one month left.
System survey complete.
Okay, we've encountered the Hasbal civilization. Where have we encountered them? Oh, in Minchar. Okay. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Ra-Bofnar in the Minchar system. They are presently in what could be considered a late medieval age, with a firm grasp of metallurgy and a feudal society. The printing press is accelerating the spread of knowledge. So we can build an observation post above the world to study them. That would give us more society research points. We can also interfere with them a little bit, try and speed up their development if we so wish. We also encountered this alien species, but I didn't get the pop-up for it, which is a bit weird. I guess one pop-up overruled the other, so let's take a look at this alien empire. The Bothrian Republic. They are an indirect democracy, same as us, and federation builders. Interesting. They are fanatic pacifists and xenophiles. So we're xenophiles as well, so we both like each other quite a lot. That's good. We've already got plus 18 opinion, despite the fact we've got border friction from the get-go, and we've got the new contact modifier. They don't like my bombardment policy, because I guess I actually bombard planets and they don't. But we should actually become able to become fast friends, which will be quite nice, because their technology is superior to us right now. Although their fleet power and naval capacity is not. I mean, I probably don't have to worry too much about pacifists attacking me off the get-go. But yeah, so they've got 2 systems colonized over here. And possibly, I would guess, they might have a base out here, an outpost or something, that's spreading their borders in this direction. Well, in that case, that does kind of cut off our exploration in that direction. I could. They haven't closed their borders to me, so I could survey some of their worlds, but there doesn't really seem much point. I think we're going to change course and head down here. Now we know where they are, and hopefully they're not too much of a threat, although they are quite close to us. I mean, if you look at the size of the galaxy, they are right next door. Ah, more alpha aliens. We haven't actually researched them yet. I should probably do that now. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not too worried about that influence research right now. Benjamin Bates is now level 4. He's coming along nicely. He's our best scientist so far. Oh, they're actually in Alpha Centauri. Okay. Alien proto-civilization encountered. The survey of Jeterramus 2 has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to a primitive alien proto-civilization. Our probes show their Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. So basically that planet, while potentially habitable, has Stone Age primitives on it. Okay. They could be a problem if we try and colonize that world, because they will occupy tiles. We'll basically have to set up reserves for them to live in. So we'd never get all 24 tiles on that planet. Obviously... Oh, we found another anomaly. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Okay, level 1 anomaly, 7% failure risk, get at it. Go check out that anomaly for me. Whoa, okay. We found another alien proto-civilization on Bogger 4. Exactly the same as the previous one, so over here. And there's some alpha aliens there as well. Okay, they have expanded their borders massively. They must have built a outpost. So there are two different ways of expanding your territory. One through colonization, but you can also use your construction ship to build a frontier outpost, which costs resources and influence to build, and it has an influence cost per month as well, so they're quite expensive. But it does allow you to claim a lot of territory. And that essentially shuts off, Barnard Star and one of the routes out of Procyon. We might need to do something about that to make sure we don't get cut off from this side of the galaxy. But I mean, they are friendly, so we can still travel through their space. They haven't closed borders to us or anything. Just something to be aware of. I think this means we do need to get our next colony ship going. Or, in fact, our first colony ship going. Can we afford it yet? We can! We have exactly the right amount of minerals. Okay, let's get that under construction. It's going to take a year to build. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Jeterramus 3. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. So that planet gets +3 engineering research, which isn't bad.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
Okay, we have researched the Alpha aliens, and they are the T-Yankee. The space-born life forms, which the human head of society research has come to refer to as T-Yankee, are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimensional subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but their intake of other nutrition has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. Cool, okay. And that gives us access to frequency tuning technology, which we'll check out later on. You've actually finished researching, surveying over here, so where do we want to go? What route do you want to follow? You can go down this way or continue up here. Well, we'll probably colonize here and here, which means these star systems might come into our control at some point. So let's get them surveyed first. I'd like to get some more mining stations built soon as well.
System survey complete.
Oh, Bogor has some interesting resources, but it's quite far away, and I'd be worried about taking over that star system with an outpost and getting cut off by this civilization moving down here. But we'll keep on pushing out. You can go survey over there. Don't quite have enough minerals. One more month. There we go. I would like to take the minerals here, so build me a mining station there. And after that, we'll probably take the 2 here as well.
Anomaly found.
Wow, Benjamin is really good at finding anomalies. An anomaly on Howers 4. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Okay, 7% failure risk. Go for it. Broken Cybrex warforms. The broken remains of 2 Cybrex warforms have been discovered in orbit around Harrows 4. They appear to have been destroyed in battle, but no debris from their adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched, or is there more to this engagement than it seems? Interesting. So that's a new special project.
Log updated.
So we can investigate those and get some kind of reward. And Benjamin can do that for us. Let's let him finish surveying that system and he can start work on that. Our colony ship is 83% done, so we just need to decide where we're going to go. We could take Alpha Centauri, try and push back the borders over here. Or we could go Sirius and try and claim some of these systems. To be honest, at some point we want to do both. We've got a time pressure on this side, so I'm going to take Alpha Centauri.
Construction complete.
Okay, you've built the mining stations there. Build me more over here, please.
Construction complete.
And there we go.
System survey
We have
complete.
our colony ship ready to go. So, we're going to send you over here to Alpha Centauri 2. It's not the best place, but it'll do. It's going to cost us 30 influence, but we have plenty right now, so... And we want to drop you somewhere... decent. I guess there will do. We're not going to call this Alpha Centauri Prime in Alpha Centauri. We're going to call this planet... Primus. For our first world. Okay, the Doolittle has finished research over there. Free energy available in that system. Okay, that's another dead-end chain. Let's head up this way before we get cut off by anyone.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, hello. Ah, the Bafurian Republic would like to trade star charts. Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about these guys attacking me, so them having charts of my space doesn't concern me. And they are bigger than me, so I'd like to know about their stuff. We will agree to that. And that actually gave us a fair bit of information. Okay, so what are their systems like? Pretty good, actually. They've got a lot of territory under their control. And you can already see where they've built a lot of stations, so... I think we're lucky that they're friendly. Okay, research has completed into planetary unification, giving us +1 monthly influence, and allowing propaganda broadcasts where we can spend influence to increase the happiness of our planet. Now, what do we want to switch over to? We could do more, get more monthly influence coming in, which would also give us, plus 15% minerals for 10 years, and allow planetary capital. Yes, I would actually like that technology. It's going to take a while. 73 months, it reckons. Might be less. No, 73 months, okay. It's a big commitment, but I think that's going to be useful for us.
System survey complete.
Okay, Howers has been surveyed. Start work on that research project on those Cybrex warforms for me. The first human colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Primus. This temperate, forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first human city on an alien world. This is a great day for the Terran Federation, and we've got 60 engineering research for it as well. Not bad. Okay, so the colony is establishing itself, which will take roughly... I think it takes 1 year? Yeah, looks like it was going to take 1 whole year. If not, a bit more actually, 13 months. So we can't really do much with the planet until then. But it will start pushing our borders out. It's not going to gain us major amounts of territory, but you can already see we're pushing back there to the Bothrian territory. Making sure we don't lose Procyon or anything to them.
Research complete.
And we've completed research on iron thrusters. So we can upgrade our ships with these electric thrusters, which use beams of irons to generate thrust without the need for propellant. Pretty useful. And what do we want next? Mining network 2. That would be pretty handy, actually. Or engineering facility, or improved spaceport. I don't think we really need that right now, but additional mining would be very useful. How are we doing on the surface of our planet here? You're about to pop there. We've still got 3 food, that's going to give us 4 food. We're going to need one... Well, we'll either need more food or we'll need to upgrade one of our food places at some point to actually colonize the rest of this planet. Well, let's queue up another power plant here. Yeah, we're barely breaking even on power at the moment, actually. Oh, that's because our colony is establishing itself. That costs us quite a lot of power. Does it actually say colonization cost -8? Okay, that's not too bad. Might as well start clearing that one as well, though.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Right. I can afford another station, but it's a question of what I want. We could try and take the engineering research here, or the engineering research down here. Actually, there's a 5 here. Yeah, we want that. Probably should have grabbed that a bit sooner. We received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the League of Mirish States. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we were in contact with. Okay, hello. They are hegemonic imperialists, fanatic militarists, and collectivists. Interesting. Greetings, I speak for Executive Monarch Nick and the wealthy elite of the League of Mirish States. We are always looking for new trading partners, and hopefully we can come to some sort of accommodation that will benefit the commerce of both our nations. Okay, that doesn't seem terrible. They're not threatening us or anything. I'm sure we could learn much from each other. The news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first... Yeah, okay, so whatever happened, our encounter with the Botharian Republic was bugged out, because we should have got this last time. This is not our first alien encounter, clearly. The news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the Terran Federation. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Earth. Just like us, the aliens appear relative newcomers to the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. Good. Where are they? Oh, they're up here. Okay. Near to the galactic centre. But they appear fairly friendly, so I'm not too worried about that. We've got a minor... Okay, we've got negative balance on energy credits. That's fine. That will go away once this planet comes online. We've got a decent reserve. Almost 1,000 energy credits, so I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. On TD-1800. Where the hell is that? Over here in Galamum, I believe? Yeah, Galamum... Near Galamum 6. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition points towards potentially interesting finds. Now it's a 25% failure risk, which is quite high. You are almost about to level up, so I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. We'll leave it be for now. Let you level up and then try it once the risk comes down. Oh, declare rivalry. Diplomatic communication from the League of Mirish States. Oh, they've rivaled us. Okay. Well, they seemed friendly at the start, but now they're really not being friendly. They are militarists, after all, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but that's not good. However, that does allow us to do something in return, because if they're going to rival us, we might as well rival them. And rivaling will actually gain us 0.3 influence per month. Yeah, screw you guys. You want to be mean, we can be mean back. How are we doing with the Botharians? Plus 20. We've got a lot of border friction building up. Hopefully we can stay friendly with them. And I would like it if the Mirish would rival the Befarians as well, because that would make us friendlier to the Befarians. Luckily, they are equivalent to us. They have their fleet power is superior. They probably just have built more ships than us, is how I would read that. Which means we probably want to start thinking about ships of our own again. Archaeological project completed. After studying the wreckage of the two Cybrex warforms over Hawaz 4, Science Officer Benjamin Bates has concluded that they were most likely destroyed while fighting each other. This theory explains the lack of non-Cybrex debris, and it fits the damage patterns found on the wrecks. Why the two Cybrex vessels turned on each other remains a mystery, however. After they were immobilized, both warforms triggered some kind of self-destruct mechanism that fried their neural processors. Okay, that gained us 1 Cybrex artifact and 60 physics research. Okay. Oh, you found another anomaly? Okay, an abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. That's only a 15% failure risk, so I'll let you do that one straight away. Okay, you need some orders. Yeah, I guess we're going to survey up towards here. I'm going to queue up a bunch, actually. There we go. You can just start getting on with stuff. And it wouldn't hurt to actually start working our way down this chain as well. We could consider a third science ship, but I think that might be overkill. We could always pull this one back. Okay, we've got 200 minerals. I'm going to try and start building a few more starships. Now that we have a rival who doesn't seem to like us very much. Oh, no! During operations above Galamum 6, the UNS Doolittle suffered a containment breach in its reactor core. The safety of the entire ship was put into jeopardy, but thanks to a valiant act of sacrifice by the vessel's science officer, the engine room was successfully purged of radiation. Unfortunately, the scientist received a lethal dose of radiation poisoning and could not be saved. Damn it, we lost our scientist. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. Okay, we need to hire a new scientist. What are our options? To be honest, I don't need any of those more than I need the others, so I'm just going to go for the youngest person, who is Yahar Qasim, who is 38 years old. Okay, you can take over the UNS Doolittle's job, which means we're not going to be researching that anomaly anytime soon, because you're going to be rubbish at it. So, finish surveying that system. That's a shame. We were so close to getting that anomaly researched. We might have to send Benjamin over there. We can just switch them around. But okay, on that note, with hostile alien empires and our scientists dying, I think it's time to take a break. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe if you are. And hopefully, I'm going to see you all later for the next one. Bye.